Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this reading could resonate if you're a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Now, it is a general reading for a really large collective, so if it doesn't resonate, that's okay, just discard it. Remember that there is no gender. If I pull a king, a queen, an emperor, or an empress, the sex or the gender just really doesn't matter. It's all about the personality of the person, which I'll describe. You'll know who we're talking about. All the information to book with me is in the description below. Currently, I don't have a lot of time right now because I'm kind of booked, but I am only taking readings from members and existing clients until the holiday season is over. If you'd like to become a member, I do all of the extended readings there. I also do members-only content. All that information will be listed if you hit the join button. So we're going to take a look at a situation happening for you this week, and we'll pull some advice on how to handle it. All right, Leo, please. Okay, we have Life Song. My life is a song in harmony. I take time to care for myself, to work, and to connect with others. Together, the notes of my life are in beautiful harmony. And bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So in the main energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, and at the bottom of the deck in the challenge position, we have the Ten of Swords. So I feel like the Life Song card is here because it's kind of the energy that's needed. There needs to be some harmony here. I feel like you're working and working and working. You know, it's almost like the work is never done. I mean, there is one more pentacle left to do after this one. But I just feel like, there's been a lot of constant work and no play. I feel like when it comes to your home life, you actually have been kind of disappointed. You feel like you're actually, disappointing, I don't know if you have kids or a partner or what's going on, but I feel like you're finding it hard to find time to be home because of your workload, and this is actually a problem. Some of you are actually thinking about leaving a job. You feel like when it comes to life, like you really do have to be there for the ones you love. Like for some of you, this is surrounding a child or children. Like it all goes by in the blink of an eye, and that, And I feel like, there's some stability from where you're at, and I feel like there's also credibility. I feel like you've put in a lot of work where you are. The challenge here, though, is accepting that it actually is no longer serving you. It is time to leave this behind. I feel like to you, the job kind of requires you betraying your word to your children or your partner or just the people that you care about. This could just be simple, like, you telling your kid that you're going to take them somewhere, and then your boss literally doesn't let you leave that day. And while it seems like small to the boss, it's not a big deal to, the child or whoever you're dealing with. It's a huge deal. And you're not going to hurt them to make a few dollars. I feel like it's also hurting you. You want to be home more and not just constantly given this ridiculous workload. So I think that maybe this is an idea that you've had for a while. I feel like this is like just another disappointment that's happening when it comes to work. But I feel like here you're kind of recognizing that you do have to set boundaries or have limits around this, again, especially if this is like, not really being able to be at home with your children, that they're not little babies forever, you have to, it's like you want to spend time, I think, with your family or your partner, or, just there should be time for love in your life too, and not just work. And I just feel like Maybe you've been asking for a pay raise or less of a workload, or just something to happen here, and you just continually get disappointed in a situation. So I feel like if you want this balance, it will require you leaving something behind with the Ten of Swords. That is the challenge too. Because again, I feel like, for some of you, we're not just talking about like a job, we're talking about a career where you've been for many years. You put in a lot of work. You should be, this is a job where you've had growth and there's potential for more growth. The problem is the workload. So what's the advice? Yeah, the Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. I think this is trying to tell you that both things can be true in a situation where you can be really good at what you do and successful in your career and a good partner, parent, so on and so forth. It really does require you leaving a situation, though. It's not serving you, and there's better ahead. It's time, Leo. You deserve like a good work-life balance. I feel like you, especially in situations where you're really working hard, where you really, sometimes jobs are like this though, it's like you should be recognized for the work that you do. And it's not that you're not, but it's like being recognized in a way where they feel like you can handle more. They just give you more workload because you're good at your job instead of respecting your time and energy. It almost seems like any growth in your job just handles taking on like tons and tons more responsibility. Things don't actually get easier. But out of an act of self-respect and self-love, I think it's time to leave this situation because it may actually tear apart other connections in your life that you just, you can't really have that going on. So it is time. This is urging that you start looking for new opportunities. Okay, bye.